What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This is a channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And y'all listen, today we're gonna be getting deep, man. We're gonna be talking about basically how people try to utilize your energy, the work that you put into. So that's how we're gonna look at it for the day. But now, when we talking about what's going on, y'all, we talking about the young Pharaoh and the NLE Choppa beef, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, just by reading the title before even going into this video, which I'm gonna be reacting to, before even going into it, I can understand what could be already taking place, especially when he said stealing my work. So when we already know that young Pharaoh does things in a certain manner, so he could kind of tell when someone is like literally walking in his footsteps. And that's the same thing with YouTube. You can kind of look at these other YouTubers and see how they try to act like bigger YouTubers or act like the YouTuber they want to become. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's bigger than that when we get on this spiritual tilt. See, not only is his age, yes, he's young, so he do have a lot of experience and more to learn throughout life. But at the end of the day, I can understand where young Pharaoh coming from, because at the end of the day, research, y'all, this stuff takes a lot. That's why a lot of people don't even want to do it. A lot of people feel like they don't have the time to figure out how important this necessarily is, how important their spirit is, how they being tricked and being fooled and being hit by mind control and all sorts of other things, bro. It's very important. But at the end of the day, when we say time, we ain't just talking about no man-made, minutes of the day and hours of the day. We literally talking about what you go through as putting all this work into this. You get what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, if you put your all into something, your all what? Your all your energy, all your might, all of whatever you want to call it. So at the end of the day, we have to realize that people have their own ways of coming up with things. And you have to just look at it. It's just like religion. You have to look at all of it, find the similarities, and draw out the maps. That don't mean take the person's words or take the person's exact research and just go off of that. Because at the end of the day, you have to know even the words you could get caught up in. This could have you as a lost spirit. So at the end of the day, you guys have to realize that when it comes down to your work, especially he is a Virgo sun, young Pharaoh Virgo sun, right? I'm a Virgo sun, so I can understand what it's like, because we like for our presentations to be what we'll call perfect for us. See, like, we might even try to fast forward past it, but it's like, no, this is what we have to do. And especially when it come down to investigating. Now, if you want to look for the logic to be found in the earth, trust me, a Virgo is going to find that. It's going to try to work hard to do it, no matter how many hours, no matter how many nights, no matter how long it takes to get it done. So when we looking at this, y'all, it's not just something that, okay, I come up with this and all this research took me seven hours to come up with. Although I'm sharing it to you guys, I'm not telling you to just take my words for what it is and that's it. You can take what I have drawn out and draw other pieces to connection this. Okay, if I'm talking about the third eye, and you connecting the third eye to Ra, and then somebody else coming, they connected to Horus, but now they go back and do a whole nother mythology or whatever and show the connections and drawings. That's different. That's your own work, but you just use somebody's work to get where you're going. But now when we talking about somebody actual research and stuff like that, y'all, it's very, very deep, because you don't understand unless you're that person, because you the one put that work into it. You the one put your energy into it. So even if you were stealing it from someone else, you wouldn't really care. You know what I mean? If you were stealing it from someone else, you wouldn't care, because you didn't put your heart into it. You know what I mean? So you got to understand where it's coming from out the gate. And that's just by reading the, reading the title. But like I'm going to say like this too, man. When it comes down to being young and stuff, it's okay to make certain mistakes, but certain things, y'all know that people know what they're doing, man. You know what I mean? It don't take a rocket scientist to know what you're actually doing. Okay, now when it come down to this, I feel, bro, pain, because it's like I already told people. It's like the celebrities is trying to jump on this spiritual route, and it's like, where did y'all get the time to do this from? Y'all too busy doing what these people want y'all to do. Y'all ain't even got enough time to drop y'all own music, half of y'all. So how can y'all even get time to get behind the keyboard and research hours and hours of trying to draw something together, especially when young Pharaoh doing like the political stuff? Like, come on, man. This man finding stuff from Hillary, boy, that's one of the people you wouldn't want to dig up dirt on, No clout chasing, no none of that shit. It's just what it is, y'all. But before we go into this video, I just want to say I'm not going to react to the whole thing. I'm going to react to most of it. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I just want to see what he's going to say. But look, it only take just another person going through the same things and see what he's going to. Y'all already know it's plenty of people out here that's stealing other people's work and gaining the credibility for it because their name already bigger than theirs. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, if the rappers was to take over, no, and I'm not getting mad because they're waking up, but if the rappers was to switch their whole genre to waking up and all that, you can have people like me, Young Pharaoh, Dolo, Jessica K. It's like plenty of us out there that you're not gonna be able to hear about no more. You get what I'm saying? I got a couple soul group members that's on their shit. We ain't gonna have no chance because of the mainstream media is gonna push this further because this goes along with their agenda or way that they control it. So these people that's out here talking don't necessarily have all the pieces to the puzzle. So they feel like they're leading people stuff, but they're not actually teaching them nothing. You get what I'm saying? They're just finally learning how to use their common sense. Most of the people. So that is what is like the usual conscious. That's why I like to talk about the subconscious because it's stuff that you can't always use common sense to look at. You know what I mean? You have to use symbolism and so forth. So that is where the deep breakdown on that. But y'all, let's tune into a little bit of it and just hear what Pharaoh had to say, man. Past the music a little bit. I ain't trying to catch a copyright, bro. You know what I mean? But I do fuck with your music. I fuck with everybody's music, especially when it's on soul. The soul music type stuff. Y'all already know what I mean. Real spiritual in the game. But yo, let's check this out, man.
Peace, welcome to another podcast episode of Unpolitically Correct. Today's topic is, why is rapper NLE Choppa stealing my work, research, and teachings, but not giving me credit? And this is not only about NLE Choppa, but this is about all the rest of these lame-ass niggas, mainstream and midstream, who love to watch Young Pharaoh steal my shit and then regurgitate it as if they're doing the research. So let me go straight in, okay, on my point. Let me go straight in on my point. Because I'm having a
Pharaoh,
beautiful
man,
day. You know
just
why?
funny character.
Because my office chair just came. Yes, my office chair just came maybe an hour or two ago. And when I put that chair together, it's time to bring intellectual hell on this motherfucking place. Straight up. And if y'all thought I've been going hard these last 5 years, we will build a nation from this office. Mark my words. Mark my words.
I like the jury though, bro. I don't know how long you had it, but I fuck with that heavy.
I am about to make history from this very motherfucking office. Mark my words. But that's a conversation for another time. Right now, we want to talk about the issue at hand. So before I even show the receipts and show my evidence and get into the issue at hand, I want to say once again, if you didn't see my live stream today, what my problem is, okay? Here's my problem. Niggas do not give a fuck about black history or consciousness any other time until it's time to benefit.
Whoa.
Niggas do not care.
In general, I'm gonna just say people, y'all. In general, people don't care until it's beneficial to them.
To help advance their brands,
but mainly our group. Now I ain't gonna front though. But yo, we gonna get it together.
What a nigga do.
One day.
As long as it don't affect me, do you? If you want to steal from a nigga, steal. You're just not gonna come over here and steal. So here's my thing. I don't get paid from these platforms that I come on. I've been on here doing live streams every night. I'm not getting paid for this. I stay shadow banned. I've been blacklisted and demonetized on YouTube for 2 years straight. And I have not got off this motherfucker. You know why? Because I love what I do. I love what I do. I didn't switch up and do some other shit because this is not financially beneficial for me. I stayed in my lane because I love my lane. Now here's my thing. You got a lot of rap niggas. These niggas is at home going broke, okay? Because they're not doing no shows because of the quarantine.
Yeah.
So what they trying to do now?
That's very
is
true.
jump on the next thing that they see pop, and they see.
Hey, well, y'all, that might be one of the answers right there. You see what I'm saying? Just everybody put it together, man. Because now look, they want to come over there. So, like I was saying, bro, ain't no hating shit or none of that. It just y'all at first y'all was finding out about this shit, keeping it a secret. Now y'all it's keeping it a secret because it wasn't helping y'all. It wasn't needed at the time. So y'all been watching this stuff. It ain't like y'all just got him to this yesterday. You know what I mean? But now y'all in a predicament where stuff ain't working for you. So now you're trying to jump to different niches. Like I was saying, now they're trying to do that because it's what basically going to benefit them to making it work, man. Young Pharaoh, hey, boy, you speaking a lot on this bit, though. I'm going to let you continue, though, brother.
Yeah, this conscious shit is waving because niggas like me primarily got it waving. So now these rap niggas and these celebrity niggas is trying to jump out their lanes and jump in every other lane. And my thing is this. I don't jump in niggas' lanes. But a nigga is not going to jump in mine and steal my shit.
Straight up.
Period. And then think they're going to profit and prosper and rebrand themselves off my fucking brand. That's not what we're going to do. So my thing is this. If you going to be a conscious black person, be that shit 24 hours a fucking day all your life. Don't be a conscious black person because you at home on quarantine and you can't do no shows and make no money.
Yeah.
So now you need something else
true, man.
to make money off of.
Boy,
because my thing
sound about right though, boy.
I don't see these niggas getting out here and putting it on the line like I'm putting it on the line. Okay? Because if we really want to talk about consciousness and being woke, why these niggas not warning y'all about the Israeli Messiah infiltrating this government? I don't see these niggas talking about better.
Hey, y'all heard me in the beginning said when it comes to politics and all that, bro, they dead. Like the work is not gonna show up like that. You get what I'm saying? So when they be trying to steal people's videos, they could try to go off something that's already there, but they can't start to create their own type of shit. Like this nigga digging into stuff that's happening right now, stuff that has happened and all. So you got to give a brother credit for that, man. We're going to watch a little bit more of it, though, y'all. And we're going to wrap it up, but go check it out. It's on his channel, Unpolitically Correct.
That record deal. Let's be clear on that. I don't see these niggas warning the public about no real shit.
Yeah.
Why these niggas ain't talking about underground military bases? Why these niggas ain't talking about transhumanism and nanotechnology? Why these niggas ain't talking about all of the motherfuckers that Hillary Clinton been killed allegedly? Why these niggas not talking about these grimy ass politicians? These niggas ain't talking about nothing that they supposed to be talking about. And the little bit of shit they do want to cherry pick, they stealing it from me. So my thing is, y'all bitch ass niggas stay in y'all fuck ass nigga lane. And then I see niggas keep saying NLE Choppa is 17. First of all, NLE Choppa is not the only nigga I'm talking about. I'm talking about all y'all niggas that steal my shit. He's just the most recent, and he got me up to my volcanic point, so I'm blazing his ass. But y'all all know who y'all are, and you will be next. So my thing is this: if before I go, on to the next point, I want to say this: if niggas is really conscious, let it be publicly known that you gonna lay a motherfucker down when it's time to get it in. That's what I want to see.
Bro, you gotta like it, bro. You're entertaining and smart, bro.
All that play. We want to know NLE Choppa and all the rest of you niggas, is you gonna merch something when it's time to get it in. All that bullshit y'all niggas is on here doing and playing, that's cute.
It's funny though, y'all, but we really think about all the people we so-called crazy, you know what I mean, from the hood and stuff that don't mind doing stuff, don't mind popping off, don't mind doing this. If those are the type of people that was able to obtain this knowledge and stuff like that, somewhat would be considered as reckless and would put us in worse situations. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like you said, if it came down to it though, they'll be the ones that will stand, that will make the stand regardless. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel you, bro, where you coming from. But I don't know, you know, as being a young man and how this generation is now, they're not too much of scared in those type of ways. You get what I'm saying? So it could be a big difference on that. But y'all don't laugh at me. I got my little thing popping up down there. But anyway, it's just like, just to see how it is really, it's just like, damn, how can someone just go along with knowing their stuff being took and just supposed to be okay with it? So he might be bad from all angles, y'all. That's what I'm trying to say, man.
Caucasoids that you around, that's writing them checks, them evil ass ooze, who we can't say the name of.
Yeah.
And y'all tiptoeing around real fast.
You have a yellow mark, you better not do it. You better not blow it. All right. You have all type of shit.
Or you signed to nigga that sucked dick for the deal. Last time I checked, and I may be
that's
wrong,
tough.
correct me if I'm
and
wrong.
So words, huh?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe the nigga signed to Birdman. Now I may be wrong, but I believe the nigga signed to Birdman.
Bro, and y'all already know how Birdman giving it up, man. Yeah, oh man. I remember being in like 9th grade, bro, hearing about that jump, man, and seeing it, bro, for myself. Like, what is this? Like, bro, we don't do that in the hood. Like, for people that's not from the hood, bro, we don't do jump like that, period, bro. That'd be something that's literally get our moment to tear our back out, bro. But I'm gonna let bro continue, man.
And last time I checked, Birdman be fucking niggas.
Oh, God.
Okay? Ain't it a video going around of a nigga saying he sucked Birdman dick for the deal? So you signed.
Boy, PHARAOH a little explicit with them words, ain't y'all?
So if we talk about consciousness, why don't you blow up the nigga that you signed to for being an undercover homosexual and probably most likely a pedophile? Okay? Okay. We heard the story. Lil Wayne talking about baby ass fucking since he was 11 years old. That's pedophilia, my nigga. So the thing is, y'all niggas stop trying to jump in this motherfucking lane when it's convenient for you and when it's beneficial for you. And
yeah, because y'all ain't exposing the real shit.
And the reason I'm saying this is because this shit is not something you do for a trend. We trying to wake our people up.
Yes.
And save our people all around the world. Not get no motherfucking views.
They don't care nothing about that shit.
No motherfucking clout, bitch. We trying to let our people know it's a silent war going on.
Straight up. Straight up.
So any nigga
I feel you on that, bro.
From talking about they conscious, we want to know, is y'all niggas gonna report to the battlefield? That's what we want to know. We don't want to hear shit about no motherfucking meditation. Bitch, is you getting on the battlefield? When they run down with the vaccines, is the choppers gonna come out? Or is it just a cute name?
How you gonna give it up? Hey, you already gonna go out. You gonna go out by their hands, or you gonna go out by your hands or your own, basically. You get what I'm saying? Or you go out by their hands, you gonna be slave longer. That's what I'm saying. All right.
If niggas go to jail for all that,
in a way, y'all gotta understand it. Don't just go out there like knuckleheads, but we saying have an understanding of it, man.
You're gonna be charged as an adult. So if you are mature enough to talk about homicide, nigga, you a grown ass man. I don't want to hear that shit. Because if you murk something and you go to jail, bitch, you gonna be in there with grown ass men, and you gonna be treated like a grown ass man.
Very true.
So y'all niggas miss me with that whole shit. Now let me go in real quick with the evidence. But I have to say this really fast. It's been multiple things. I'm not gonna go down everything. I'm gonna just show one critical piece and keep the rest in my back pocket.
Okay.
In case a nigga wanna act up. Now let me show y'all my one of my issues, right? Now, here's the thing. Let me pause this one more time. Here's the thing. I don't mind a nigga becoming conscious and elevating their life. I don't give a fuck. My problem is
I don't give a fuck. That nigga's stupid.
Take somebody else's research and present it as if it was your own.
Exactly.
You cannot do that.
At least give them a shot out and be like, I took their idea and drew it somewhere else. God
this
damn.
This is the 4th time in a row. This nigga is posting my shit word for word. And then when people ask the nigga where he got it from, he talk about, you're not. You're not reading and researching. You're watching YouTube videos and you're regurgitating what you're watching. That's what you're doing. And
y'all listen. That's basically like some intestines on type of spiritual thing, right? You have to realize, although you can learn from others, you have to remember to stay in your own space, own environment. Therefore, you can learn more based off of yourself. Remember, in astrology, the first house is about you, the person, the personal. You know what I mean? AKA the self. Some say represented with Aries, but that's the reason why we have to understand that. So once you got this within yourself, you can know how to look at others and value their words and things and know how to go about it, man. And not just straight up fucking steal it, bro. That's wrong as hell, bro.
You're stealing, and you're not
That's
giving
wrong.
credit of where you're getting your information. And that is disingenuous to creators.
But it would be another thing if he's getting information from someone that's stealing and they're not even telling where they got their information from. See, that's why at the end of the day, you have to do your own research, come up with your own goals, learn how to use your own energy to making things manifest for you. Because otherwise, doing this type of stuff is going to always backfire and smack you in the face.
Some sit at home on the couch, never going to beat shit with your life ass niggas. So I don't expect you to understand where I'm coming from. But to the creators and the inventors,
straight up,
and the content creators of the world, you
straight
understand what theft of intellectual property is.
Hell yeah.
And you understand the importance of credentiality and accrediting someone for their work.
Hey, this ain't the first time it happened. You know what I mean? Why y'all think we here today with missing information? You know what I mean? It done been stole from us. You know what I mean? By stole, they mixed it up. They switched it up. Ran you away from it. But man, listen. So, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up probably about 15 minutes easy.
Show one thing, right, before I blow the nigga world up, right? Now on the 14th of this month, which I believe was yesterday. Let me make sure. Yes, which was yesterday. Now this is the shit that's sitting. This is the fourth thing in a row that I see the nigga steal. And I said I gotta say something. I can't ignore this nigga no more. Now, the nigga said put down the alcohol today. If you break down the word alcohol, it's a demon spirit name called Alkum, which stands for body-eating spirit. This extracts the soul essence of entity, which attracts bad energy or negative energy towards you. When you black out, that's called.
See, that's how you could also tell too, because it's like people don't fail to realize like it's a certain level of drinking, right? We already know what alcohol itself has in it. But if you think about how much you done use alcohol, being so conscious, you won't even realize it. It's in mouthwash, it's in so much different stuff, like pads and all hand sanitizer and all that type of stuff, right? So it's like it depends on how much of alcohol consumed and things like that before it switches you to something that you basically don't know. But further, it's like even getting ready to do certain things, some people need a little alcohol to give them a little fuel to fire, which is basically to their ideals. Because like some people be nervous to mention their own ideals, and you know how they say drink and bring out the truth. For some people, just say it make them more talkative and stuff. That's very true because it make them more open up. But yeah, it get deep, so I can understand that though. But at the end of the day, we already know in spirits. They ain't necessarily good and bad. It's just how it's being used. Remember that.
I've said this shit multiple times throughout the years. I'm going to just take you to a random time from 3 years ago when I said it. Now, if you go to my website and you watch this lecture I did,
Dude got OG
Science of Alchemy and Sacred Geometry. This lecture is
I'm talking about, boy.
5 hours and 9 minutes long.
Yeah, you took your shit, bro. It ain't funny, y'all, but it's funny because the man really stole it, and he supposed to be a famous rapper, famous and all this and that. He really took the man's work.
Body-eating spirit. Alcohol enters the body's chemistry and lowers the body's biofield, making a person susceptible to possession. And then if I play this clip, this is from 3 years ago.
Dog, y'all know what's crazy? It's literally in his words. This is his slides. So he the one put these words together with it. It ain't like no already made thumbnail. So you literally know it's his work that's been stolen. It says too original, y'all. That's Sun and Virgo. His originality being sold too much, bro. Especially in his, analyzing and shit, being intellectual, period.
Stop stealing my work. Why is that so hard for y'all bitch ass niggas to do? Why is it so hard for y'all to just say,
it's sad out
this
here.
is where I got this from. Check them out. You could have kept going. But stop acting like you're doing the work. You're not doing the work. And you might say, Pharaoh, why are you so passionate? Do you know how fucking long it took to put this PowerPoint together?
I was just saying that before this beginning of this video, boy.
The first half of this lecture is on alchemy. And the second half is on sacred geometry.
2 hours and 57 minutes.
For 4 nights in a row, putting a 5-hour presentation together for a nigga to come steal my work. I didn't stay up all night not sleeping, putting this shit together, putting my research together in the way that only I can do it for a bitch ass nigga to come steal my work. No.
And we're going to wrap it up with that, my boy, because we're going to let everybody, if they haven't seen your video, go check it out. But y'all, like I said, at the end of the day, man, y'all got to understand how that junk feel, bro. Like, we really sit up here and we really try to come up with ways and ideas that we can't just use words so loosely, because y'all already know they could be taken and people can run off with them from any direction. So when we do this extra research, we literally know it's our work because we're the ones taking what's already there and trying to basically add on to what we learned from different categories in life. Like, one thing about it, you're not going to get all this stuff from one book. You have to jump around. You have to, like I said, learn from all religions, learn from all mythologies, learn from each piece and source you can, and see what the similarities at. So when we looking at stuff like this, when he's talking about alcohol comes from the symmetric word, Al Gore and stuff, you got to know that this is type of young Pharaoh type of work, like out the gate. So whoever NLE Choppa got it from, even if he didn't get it from young Pharaoh, what I'm saying is whoever he's getting it from is definitely stealing it. And y'all know on this channel, I'm doing over 100 and something videos, and I never talked about this, period. So literally, if I do talk about it, you're going to see me give my shout outs to this brother. And that's really how it's supposed to be. And it ain't no nothing behind that, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to accept that. That, we all, let me go hit that like button real quick. You know what I mean? And we have to learn how to accept things, bro. Straight up, like, you can learn this stuff too. It's just going to come on your time. Don't try to rush into it and skip it. Ask the spirit for it to let your spirit guide you, your intuition, not that man's own. Learn how to follow your own. But y'all, that's it, man. I'm going to wrap it up, man. And I'm out of here, dog. But I just wanted to go ahead and just view this because,